did they ever. Hokies up by 3. Breaking out to the left side, and a fine run here by Burmeister. You talked about this before the game, Tim, that starting this drive.
Offensive line.
There's so much yardage on those.
You get so much movement up front with that Virginia Tech offensive line.
There's so much yardage on those rushes. They're averaging 10.8 yards in the backfield along with Burmeister. After a hand problem, cramping in his right hand. He's going to roll and now run for his life. Another one and 2 interceptions to lead the way. Back to throw and dumping that one off. A short one to Herbert, and he is off to the races across the 30. He dives for the end zone. And another big play by Herbert. Jakeem Harris able to nudge him out before he got to the end zone. He was right.
Touchdown run. Let's go for 2. Let's put the other quarterback in.
Burmeister on a run out to the right. Throws, and they're going to get it. Caleb Smith with the reception.
Crowding the box. An opportunity here looking for Robinson down the right sideline. And Robinson goes up and makes a great catch. Good job on that one to come down with the football. 29 yards, puts the ball in the red zone. Burmeister now over the middle. Touchdown, Mitchell. Burmeister keeps the end zone. Touchdown. Rushing yards, he'll probably get that this season. Amos Lawrence and Ted Brown going back a long way. Burmeister going deep, has Robinson, and they connect. Just tripped up, but a big gain. Robinson in motion here. Robinson in motion here, line up in the backfield. The fake to him, Burmeister keeps it inside the 10. Inside the 5, looking for the pylon, he gets there. 10 as we start, Herbert. 3 of them so far today, none bigger than that.
Believe anything that your eyes tell you pre-snap.
Bubble screen. Trey Turner dodging tacklers. Gets loose. Down the sideline goes Turner. Stays in bounds. Written out finally by Don Chapman. But a big play sprung by the Hokies. Gets them in position to get on the scoreboard. Quarterback run again. Burmeister with a stiff arm. 1st and goal for Virginia Tech. Herbert.
His first down play. Burmeister steps up and delivers. Wide open downfield. Catch made by Tavian Robinson. Makes a move. Still running. Down inside the 5. A bust the Tigers. He was wide open.
In a busting.
A bust the Tigers. He was wide open.
In a busting coverage. Watch the Clemson defense. Nobody in the left flat. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. A lot of anticipation, a potential run. But I think they got confused with a lot of movement with the tight ends. And they just busted coverage there. And give Burmeister credit.
You've got to find the end zone if you want to pull the upset of Clemson. For Burmeister as he tries to heave it to the end zone. Does have the wind at his back. Will be able to set his feet. Yes, barely. Launches into traffic, and it is caught off the carom, but is he in? Off the carom, the catch was made, but not getting into the end zone, and that's where the first half will end.
Well, the hand.
He's in a frustration this season for what teams are faced with.
Burmeister has an open man. He's going to get that one free. It's Mitchell. Hokies on the move here. David Brown. 40 seconds before halftime. Time in the pocket. Burmeister, nice throw there, and he got it free to Robinson, and Robinson is free down the sideline into the end zone for a touchdown. Into the game, you could tell by that stare. Burmeister back to throw again, airs it out. Oh, tremendous catch! Outstanding play by James Mitchell.
To your point, Dave, he's been great for them.
Oregon before he transferred. Blackshear out of the backfield, first down and then some. Raheem Blackshear just outside of the 30-yard line. A 31-yard hit. Touchdown, Burmeister. Tremendous athlete. Pushes him all the way down the field. And Virginia Tech quickly
Trying to force the ball down the field here.
Third down, Burmeister. Check down for Blackshear. He's got to have the 30, and he does. First down, Virginia Tech. Oh boy, a soft spot got softer and softer. Neutral site games all over in Atlanta and Charlotte, where game day is. Burmeister, deep ball to the sideline. Turner, oh, what a catch! Trey Turner with the softest of hands. Third and goal, Burmeister. Burmeister, touchdown! The governor, James Mitchell.
I'm not sure that ball wasn't meant for Tavion Robinson, and then the governor and snagged it out of nowhere. Because my eyes were all over number 9 in the back of the end zone, crossing from left to right, and then all of a sudden there's a big pair of hands.
Since the Taft administration.
Yes, indeed.
First down, Braxton Burmeister. And he will run. Burmeister has a first down and grinds across the 40-yard line into Gibble. There is no fear.
Or just a straight up, you get press coverage down here like Robinson has.
They ran Gallo in to protect. They threw backside to Blackshear. Beautifully designed, and Virginia Tech with a first down. Gallo was in the slot, and then he came over to play tight end. They threw backside for a gain of 15.
Burmeister to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Tech, Tavion Robinson.
Continue to use your legs. Just be smart about it.
Burmeister gets out of there, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. He's an elusive guy, and he's got the Hokies in business again down to the 24-yard line. That shows effort. Schaefer did that at Syracuse, and he's doing that now at Middle Tennessee. Deep shot, caught by Turner. Down to the 35.
Last Saturday at Morgantown, it's kind of a committee at tight end for Fuentes Hokies. Here's Burmeister throwing end zone again. Turner, did he get the foot down? He did on the back line.
We'll get our first look at it. Burmeister's got plenty of time, clean pocket to throw from. The snag.
Oh, yeah.
He gets that left foot in. A little bit better than they did last year. At least that was the hope.
Fakes the toss. Going to load and throw deep for Turner. Up the ladder. Did he hold it? He did.
Burmeister flushed out of there. On a run across the 20. Cutting back inside. Hit him in the end zone. Touchdown! Braxton Burmeister, a 19-yard touchdown scamper.
Shoulder killing him, gets drilled on a roughing the passer, and then able to fight through it as he runs to the football and has to be helped off the field. What an effort by Burmeister.
Last week's game against Oklahoma, and we may see Cincinnati move to number 2 4 days in.
Trey Turner, the target from Burmeister, and a big play for Virginia Tech against Williams. Burmeister to throw toward the corner, and beautiful grab by Robinson. Oh, he hauled it in from down on the deck for the touchdown with a flag in.
Looked like one hand that he reels it in with. It's a heck of a catch. A.J. Woods, the other corners working against Robinson. Just one hand.
Syracuse comes in with a 3-4 record, still looking for their first ACC win, 0-3 in conference play. Burmeister tosses it inside the 5. Julius with the grab and the touchdown for the Hokies.
Well, the run's working, so you got to respect it. Guys biting up there, looking in the background. If I'm a linebacker, that's my first response. Maybe it's a makeup. Last time we were in this booth 2 years ago, it was 6 overtime here.
I remember it well. Burmeister, the pump and the throw inside the 10. Incomplete.
Got to make it to the 39.
Virginia Tech 8th in the conference on third down. Long pass, wide open man. At the 40, it's Turner. Cuts it back to the 15, breaks the tackle. Trey Turner with a stiff arm and into the end zone. Burmeister to Turner, 69 yards and a Virginia Tech touchdown.
Fantastic protection. You're not going to see it right here, but to have this long, to have a pump, and then to be able to throw it out there. Confusion, obviously, in the Georgia Tech secondary, and taking advantage of it. Just going right up the gut here.
4th and 1. Inside the 5. Burmeister still has it. Looking for a man to the end zone, and it is a touchdown. What a play call. They faked the run, and then they threw it to the end zone for 4 yards to Tavian Robinson. Virginia Tech now, as they fake the run, James, and Burmeister tosses it.
Sell it hard to Malachi Thomas.
Unless you feel like the wind would affect it too much.
Burmeister to throw. He's got 2 receivers open, too. That's King inside the 5, inside the 10, and he'll score! Keyshawn King's first touchdown of the year, and that prompts a big celebration as the Hokies increase their advantage.
It just confused Lummy Young. He got his eyes wrong and then way too far away to try to recover. Great job by Burmeister understanding it, putting the ball. I don't think they've stopped anyone all year.
Bam in person. Those 2 running backs. Now Burmeister's going to unload to the end zone. He's got some receivers down there up in the air, and it's caught. But tackled harmlessly was Tavian Robinson at the 3, and time will wind down. Back to Burmeister. He'll look to throw. Wide open. Caleb Smith is going to reel this one in. That's Smith's first touchdown catch of the year. The Hokies extend their lead, 24-3 here in Blacksburg. He's got 56 yards rushing on the day to go along with 202 throwing. He'll try and throw here, back the other way. Blackshear has a blocker in front of him, cuts it back inside, he'll score.
Level play of the drive. Kane's coming on the pressure. Throw for Turner in the end zone. Did he hang on to it? He did. What a catch by Trey Turner. What a catch.
This is absolutely incredible. Sean Tucker set the Syracuse single-season rushing record this year, breaking Joe Morris's mark.
And Sean Tucker not being a Doak Walker finalist, one of the great crimes of the postseason awards.
Burmeister downfield to Robinson. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This Virginia defense has struggled mightily all year long. You see the play action sell and Burmeister's ability to move the pocket on this play. But I think he gives you too many good options both as a runner and as a passer.
Burmeister will keep it. He's got an opening. Across the 40, it's a foot race. Can they get the quarterback? Burmeister all the way inside the 10. Darius Bratton saved a touchdown. Not apples to apples. There's a lot of context that you have to apply. Burmeister downfield. It's caught inside the Virginia 20. Dwayne Lofton. He had his first career touchdown last week. The reverse. The throw. Robinson to Burmeister. J.C. Price into the bag of tricks.
J.C. Price told us he grew up an Eagles fan. His favorite player was Seth Joyner. That's why he wore 59. Clearly still watching a lot of Eagles football. This is Philly special.
This is Philly special.
Now I've got you in my space.